Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another NFL Reddit reaction video. I know these videos aren't the most exciting, but I'm not feeling the best today, and I still want to give you guys content, so I just need to do something that I can do at a pretty casual level. My original plan was actually to play NFL GeoGuessr, but that was just way too easy, so I don't know, maybe I'll play GeoGuessr on my extra channel sometime, but for now, Reddit it is. Couple of plugs before we hop into the video. Don't forget to use code Wyatt's World on G Fuel or Prize Picks to save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products, or guarantee yourself to win a free $50 with your first $5 lineup after using code Wyatt's World at sign up on Prize Picks. But make sure to remember to always play responsibly, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so first piece of news that I saw this morning is that the Titans are honoring the request of safety Jamal Adams for his release. Adams is healthy and looking forward to his next opportunity. Now, if I gotta be honest, I don't think he's really done a damn thing at all this year. I could be wrong on that, but I just feel like I haven't heard his name once, and to be honest, kind of forgot he was even with the Titans. Doesn't shock me he wants out of there. It's nice that they have a good defense. It's bad that they have a terrible team. It's just, where is he gonna end up now? Back to New York? Take the easy route and just go sit on the bench in Kansas City? Who knows? Here's a piece of encouraging information to Vikings fans. Justin Jefferson has more receiving yards in 8 games against the Lions than any other receiver has ever had against an opponent in 8 games. Not sure how many touchdowns he has, but right here it says he's at 1,037 yards. It's not too bad. Next up, we got a little piece of news about Mike Williams. It says that he is back in the team facility today after being gone yesterday for personal reasons, which a lot of people were speculating on him being traded after the Jets acquiring Devontae Adams. I've heard the Steelers are interested in Mike. I've heard the Saints are interested in Mike. I've heard the Chargers are interested in Mike. But apparently, as of now, he's still a Jet. I remember I wanted the Bills to get him so bad this offseason, and I'm happy they didn't. I don't think he's completely worthless. I just don't think he's the game changer I was hoping he was gonna be. Oh, here's a weird stat. Lowest completion percentage from a clean pocket. 32 is Aaron Rodgers at 65%, 33 is Bryce Young at 62, and 34 is Anthony Richardson at 53. Out of the 34 quarterbacks that qualify, can't say we expected this to be the trio, and I agree. I would have never ever thought Aaron Rodgers would be down there. The other two, yeah, that makes sense. Here's one for the Trevor Lawrence fans. Hang on, it might not be over yet. It says here, dating back to Trevor Lawrence joining the Jags in 2021, the Jags pass catchers have dropped 113 passes. That is the most in the NFL during the time period, and 21 more than the next most drops for that time period. Your receivers are selling. Here's an article just saying that Amari Cooper is excited for a fresh beginning with the Bills, which how can't you be if you're a wide receiver? You just went from a losing team with a horrible quarterback to a winning team with a great quarterback. That's got to be like the greatest feeling ever. I'm just looking forward to the media team trying to approach him, because this fucking guy doesn't talk. Like, other than this interview, I guarantee he will not speak unless he has to. They're gonna be going up trying to make TikToks and ask him stupid questions and shit, and he's just gonna stare at him like, get the fuck away from me. Oh, nice. Ravens are outrushing their opponents by nearly 150 yards a game. I don't think that shocks anybody. Does it? Woo, here's some spicy news about Dallas. It says the Cowboys' loss on Sunday is tied with the worst loss under Jerry Jones, 38 points. The last time that happened, he fired a coach the next day. Now, this confuses me because I had heard that the Cowboys have never fired a coach mid-season, but this is now saying that it's happened once back in 2010. Looks like the head coach at the time, too, was Wade Phillips. Let's see what Wade Phillips is up to nowadays. Is he still coaching? There's the bastard, and he is the head coach for the San Antonio Brahmas. It's an XFL team. Holy shit. Look at the resume on Wade Phillips too, man. He's been everywhere. He actually won a Super Bowl in 2015 with the Broncos. Not a bad head coaching record either, 89-67, but his postseason record is trash. Could Mike McCarthy be staring at his future? Here's how Ron Rivera's last 4 first-round draft picks are doing in 2024. Chase Young has played 6 games, has started none. Jamin Davis has played 4 games, started none. Jahan Dotson has played 5 games, started 3 of them with 6 receptions for 35 yards and 0 touchdowns. And Emmanuel Forbes has 3 games, 1 start, 1 inactive with 6 tackles, 0 pass deflections, and 0 interceptions. Masterclass, Ron, masterclass. Horrible news for New York fans. Giants star left tackle Andrew Thomas, one of the NFL's best, has had a successful surgery this morning, which is good news, but he is expected to be out for the season. Isn't that the worst when you hear for the season. Like, you know that there's nothing to hold on to, no hope, nothing. Like, it's done. It's defeat, pure defeat. To keep it a bean with you guys, though, I'd rather have them just come out and say they're going to be out for the season rather than lead fans on to thinking there's any chance they can come back, though, because that's even worse. Back on the Bills here, Brandon Bean says we're still all in and we've still got a few weeks until the trade deadline. We have been all in all along and we're gonna do everything we can to win this thing. So he's gonna go after more people? Bean, get Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, L'Jarius Sneed, let's get them all! Moving on, we have kind of an insane quote and kind of an outdated quote now. This was last weekend by Doug Pederson, the coach of the Jags. So after starting the season 1-5 and getting destroyed by the Bears in London, his words were, "We've got to change that culture." I'm not the only one that's pointed this out, but to me, to anybody else, does that sound like he's kind of just asking to be fired? Like, I mean, if you're gonna change the culture, you gotta change the coach. You are the culture there, man. Also, in an interview yesterday, they asked the guy what he needs to do to win, and he said, "I feel like the first team to score 20 points is gonna walk out ahead here." That's how you're looking at it right now? You're 1-5. This guy knows he's gone, and I have a feeling he's gone the immediate second the plane lands back in Jacksonville after their game versus the Patriots, and that's coming off of a win or a loss. He has been terrible over there ever since his first year. Oh, here's a piece I gotta talk about regarding Raven fans, who I widely consider the most obnoxious and mean fan base out there, right up with the Eagles. I know I'm not defining every one of you, especially who watch me, but you guys didn't see, after the Ravens beat the Commanders, there was a Ravens fan who just was walking around the sidewalk looking for Commanders fans to punch and beat up. There's videos of it. I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna throw any attention on it. I'm not even sure if I can show it. But anyway, the fan who was doing it, the Ravens fan, he has been found, and he has now been fired from his job, and I've also heard he's been dealing with some legal issues as well, and that's good. How fucking crazy do you have to be? And I know not every fan is like that, but it's something about what's in the water in Baltimore and in Philly. Some of you guys are just fucking blatantly insane. Here's some terrible news for the Saints. So not only in tonight's game is Chris Olave not going to be playing, but Rashid Shaheed is also not going to be playing, and he's going to be out for a while. He's getting meniscus surgery. Saints wanting Mike Williams, I mean, that should shock nobody. A matter of fact, I would be thinking they'd be calling Michael Thomas right now. Now we got some information on the Vikings that I don't want to highlight, but I absolutely have to, and any Viking fans who know what I'm about to say, we have to acknowledge it. We have to. So the last time the Minnesota Vikings started 5-0 and went into a bye week, that was in 2016 with Sam Bradford. Does anybody remember how the Vikings ended that year? 8-8, and they missed the playoffs. But this is a new year, right? New team, new coach. History can't possibly repeat itself. Speaking of the Vikings, here's a trade regarding them. They actually traded back for running back Cam Akers yesterday. Houston gets a 2026 conditional 6th round pick in exchange for Akers and a 2026 conditional 7th round. I mean, I'm fine with that. They didn't give up anything. He's had a few flashes this year, and I also read that this has really nothing to do with Aaron Jones, like, at all, meaning he's probably not going to be out for a long time. I think KOC just likes him. This says you cannot make this up. Through 6 games with Zach Wilson under center, the Jets scored 113 points. Through 6 games this season with Aaron Rodgers under center, the Jets have scored 113 points. So the team truly just is not any better. Here's a piece on Tom Brady. He's now officially part owner of the Raiders. That means his playing days are done now. Owners cannot play, so all those rumors and speculations can finally go to bed. Oh, good for the Bears and Commanders. It says in week 8, their game got flexed to 325. Can you imagine the Bears or Commanders getting flexed to a national game at all over the last 3 years? Fuck no, that's seriously, like, that's crazy. In ending, I just have a fucking question, all right? Every single week during the NFL season, this picture goes around about somebody being seen in an airport, and it's apparently somebody. Like, obviously, this guy is saying it's Max Crosby. It's clearly not Max Crosby. We've seen it before that this is Richard Sherman, that it's Marshawn Lynch, Devontae Adams, Larry Fitzgerald back in the day. My question, who the fuck actually is this guy? Does anybody know? Like, for all I know, this isn't even an athlete. This is just some random dude. Shit confuses me, man. And that is going to be all for today's video, everybody. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want to show support, please do it. And you know I appreciate any and all help. However, in the meantime, I'm going to get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Enjoy the game tonight if it's even possible. And as always, I will see you in the next video.